We're flying back in the wormhole, my friends. We'll see what we'll find there. The Naughty Mariners with Luciana Raginaria is underway. This is Stellaris Nemesis. We're playing a science directorate that is trying to find a giant legendary creature because they believe in the existence, in the material existence of it. It's not like a god thing. And they want to use everything research-wise they can to make it work. But of course also they need to claim the galaxy for that. And you can see that we've claimed a respectable part of the galaxy. This is our Federation partner, and they are more powerful than we are. They're more powerful than a lot of empires, fleet-wise, and we're helping them technology-wise. So they're a harmonious collective. And we brought them into our research cooperative. So that's going to be really interesting. As you can see here, we're currently losing cohesion, which is a problem. So we will, over time, bring another guy in there. So we don't at least lose XP here. We also want to get the naval capacity to full. If possible, we want to get the changeover colonel or someone else like under our wings. As you can see, we can learn something from them. We kind of want to help them. Maybe they can join a federation. We'll see if we can do that. So we'll invest that because we want to know about their technology. The changeover colonel. The Rock Peak Empire is also kind of friendly. As you can see here, they're cordial. They're also Federation Association status. That was done by our friends, the Soft Wings. They're kind of friends with the Mook. And if we get them to get to us, more things could happen. And that's currently what we're doing. We're a little bit stepping away from our species orientation. We'll get back to that as soon as we can. But currently we want to make friends with all research-oriented empires to maybe expand the Federation, because there's a threat. There's the Rockbringer Swarm, and there's the Xarbrax Slaughterers, and a little bit of the Chlorophyll Imperium too. And they have basically surrounded us, and they're very, very dangerous. So we need everything that we can get to make us bring us out on top. There's also the Zlorg Empire. They're also extremely dangerous in the end, mostly because of their fleets. But they're not that harsh against us because they're at least honor-bound warriors, so they're fanatic xenophiles, so they're not that dangerous. They also like their wars. They always have wars on. And we have these guys here. You can see the Holy Anathurians. They also hate us with a passion. For some reason, but they cannot really reach us at all, so there's that. We're neighbors, but we really don't have anything going. There's the Rockbringer Swarm. They're probably the most dangerous because they have big technology and they have good fleet power. Xarbrax Slaughterers don't have that much technology. They still have good fleet power. What protects us is the Soft Wings. So the next steps is definitely to expand the fleet and in general expand the alloy production and keep pace with the research. So here we go. There's another decision now that is, yeah, the regulatory facilitation. We don't really want that because of the habitability going there. We could change it right now though. I think we should support it now. It's fine. Another migration treaty with the Rock Peaks. The fanatical befrienders here. Research agreement, so we can learn a little bit of them. They're pathetic, but we have the hope of getting them under our wings in one way or another. As you can see, the vassalization is not that far away. Inviting to Federation is not possible, but other things like demand visualization are maybe in order, maybe reachable. Gargs and societal shift. Look at that. We've carefully nudged the Gargax ton towards more democratic ideals. In place of the primitive despotism that was prevalent on their world before we arrived, they're beginning to appreciate the value of the individual. So they're more egalitarian. And we've eliminated the militaristic. So we have 60% materialist, 30% egalitarian. Now we only need to get rid of the xenophobes, and then we can do something nice and try to convert them, because they are, I think, going through they're late medieval age now. I think they started as early medieval age. They will thank us one day. The others that we are currently enlightening, they live down here in Kehinus. That's what we're currently doing. As you can see, it's a couple of years still away, but they are in Iron Age, and if it's possible, we'll get them. Oh. The wormhole has been explored. It connects to the Irgal system. Where's the Irgal system? It's here. Let's see. So we're connected to the Zlorg Empire. So we're kind of neighbors now, I guess. I mean, to get them on board and a connection with a wormhole, that would be quite nice. But they share no real value with us. So it's let's try to get this on step by step, and if we can, we want to get more envoys too. And there's also the matter of the energy credits. So we're working on everything at once. We have kind of a shortage of energy credits because we're expanding on so many worlds currently, and we also have another shortage because our fleet needs to be expanded. So let's actually give us yeah, we have developed the first cruisers, and we should add cruisers, so we can design some cruisers. That will be fun. So we have gotten good weapons from the amoebas. Let's see if we can get hangar bays here. Yeah, there's the hangar core. We want the hangar core. And a little bit stuff to boot. Yeah, there's some point defense that we could have. And we want maybe rather large and moderate. Yeah, maybe the same kind of thing here. So we could have the disruptors. They're pretty good. It would penetrate, but we have specialized in the plasma thrower things. They are a little bit better than the mining lasers, actually. And I think we'll just get them in here. And we have some point defense, and we want to mix it up maybe a little bit. In general, we want to go energy, but we'll just mix that in. And then we'll have Amoeba Flagella. They are quite nice. Quite nice damage. 100% shield penetration, 50% more armor damage. It's gonna be nice. Want to have everything good here. Line computer gives ship fire rate, chance to hit. Could have the picket computer with more tracking. That is pretty good for the point defense. Then we could have 5% more ship weapons range, artillery, and the carrier. Ship engagement range. Fires long-range weapons. That's not something we'll do. So picket tactics or line computer are the thing. I think tracking is just very good to get rid of rockets and things. So we'll try that. Maybe we'll name it after our second ruler. The perfect A-class cruiser. It's called Perfect Snail. And we'll see what we can. We would like to have the cruiser a little bit quicker, so everyone can move at the same speed in the fleet. And we'll see how it works out with the shield. As you can see, that's not really working out that well. It's also level 3 shield, so let's get at least one improved reactor booster in there. And together with that, I'm gonna have a pretty solid thing. So, perfect A cruiser. That will first get on here. Perfect A class. Let's get two of them in. And they'll have a pretty steep cost. But that's to be expected. Cruisers are also usually pretty good. Now let's see. Maybe we want to get something for the Morgard station first. It's a food station and we need food always, so the hydroponics bay in this time and age is just something very valuable. The transit hub as well. But we have great economic needs at the moment, and that's just needs to be respected. We need the economics to create fleets.
Colony founded.
Obrium Prime Science has been founded here. We have 2 Rock Peak lithoids here that are working. And the question is, how do we start and what do we want here? We want science, which is why we've called it like that. Unstable tectonics, and it's a bleak planet too, so got to specialize maybe in generator districts a bit and in city districts. Thankfully we have relatively good mineral income still, so the question, we would probably remove the noxious swamp and then get some city districts going. And we still want to have robot assembly and gene clinics first. Maybe we'll move that to the top because it's definitely a thing. Like, because you want amenities and all things like that, and that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice and easy. Even though we'll need some housing in between, right? So let's get that going as a second one. So that's a nice order. It's also a lot of expenses, but you do what you do to survive. And we're getting a little bit more alloys now, so that's fine. That's fine. It's not like that we have too much of one thing. It's like that we will need a little bit of time for going with this other expansion. And now that I see this, I think we should just merge these fleets. So we have this fleet now with a rather smallish ships. We could try to upgrade the fleet. That would be something good. We'll do that after we have the cold fusion reactor. Then we'll found a new fleet. Always have to watch these. They're not at war at the moment. No war that we can see. Rockbringers are at war with the Anathurians. And they're taking them out, I guess. That's really depressing. Even though the Anathurians wanted us harm. Oh, goodness me. It's just not good that they are so successful in dominating the galaxy, basically. We'll see if we can get the Changer Kernel to kind of join us in a way, but the question is, how could we get that going? And the answer is probably never. So we'll profit a little bit from their research, hopefully, and as the rest, we'll see what becomes of that. The Mook Foundation should definitely be a little bit easier to convince, even though the Softwings still vote no. The war philosophy forbids wars of aggression right now. Not that good.
New technology discovered.
They don't like that. New technology? Cold fusion power. The ability to sustain a fusion reaction at relatively low temperatures will result in a new generation fusion reactors for our ships. That's of course nice. And now ion disruptors would be good. Antimatter, yeah, that's all nice. Code breaking could be helpful, but research alternatives is what we want. Just now. Yeah, we have to change some things with our envoys. It's unavoidable, because we need to put some into expanding the Federation. That is our great strength, and you see that the Softwings are not really... They are switching around. They also have problems, because I think they only have 2 or 3 envoys. The Spiral Science Corporation... Get that guy. What about the Zero interface? Where's that? And how is it doing? Cannot really see it. I think it was up here. This is log. Oh. Where are you? They're cordial. They hate the Softwings. Yeah, the Softwings are guaranteeing our survival, but also... Yeah, they're a great disadvantage, but... We'll have to do what we'll have to do. Yeah, nothing will come of that. Maybe of the Mook Foundation, we'll see. But we need our full force to get this going. It's also of a great advantage to us. That has to be said. It has to be said. Let's see about the technology. Yeah, we'll... that will not change anything. That will change later. That will need some time. I think we can redesign now the corvettes and the destroyers again. Speedy interceptors. That's, I think, still relevant. Very, very relevant. We have this thing now that we can use. Common computer swarm or picket. Yeah, we want more hit bonuses. We don't need the improved reactor booster anymore. We can go for something like auxiliary fire control. We cannot go for it apparently. Let's see. Afterburners. Yeah, they all need 10 power. That's a little bit ironic. But we also want new shields. So there's that. Look at that. We cannot really get the new shields in. Because that will not help us. And then we'll have another 20 here that we can use with The auxiliary fire control. Of course, regenerative hull tissue is always a thing that could be also be used. No doubt. So we have 10. But these are not good for 20. Yeah, it's 5 too much. It's a shame a little bit, but I think we'll just have to do it like that. That's a new speedy class. Then we have the Nautican class. I really like the shields though. They are just so good. I should maybe try to get another one of these shields in. Let's see. Yeah, and look at that. Even more shields. That would be so great. Now let's see. We can get this going. Gives us even more. This is doing fine. With the weaponry. Could have a large one there. It's probably better. Look at that. We set that in. Yeah, that's probably a better choice. 189 and speedy is at 2. Would that be over the top a bit? Because it's really, I don't know. Yeah, we could do it like that. It would definitely be a good idea. To have that mix, then we have the perfect A. We can change that now. We don't need the reactor booster here anymore. We could give it a fire control or another afterburner. That would help its speed nicely. Maybe another shield as well. That would help as well. Then we can look into this and maybe replace this with an artillery bow. I think that's a little bit more cost effective. In general. Here we go. So first, let's upgrade the Nautilon's cadets. We could reinforce the fleet for some weird reason. Let's see. No, not anymore. Here we go. Yeah, that's one over the top thing. We can now upgrade the 47 ships. That's what we'll do first. Let's see. We can now go insider trading. Market fee reduce. Branch offices on our worlds have +1 building slots or on taught coordination. Federation naval capacity counts for twice as much. I think I want to go insider trading now, just for the market thing. That's what we'll do. We have the urban world. We want to get this to be mostly our food world. I have an unemployed specialist here, and we have a clerk. Question is, what do we want here? Now, entertainers are cultural workers. They are not specialists, I think. But in the they were not specialists. But in the new system, they are specialists. Because of that, we could introduce them in here, even though they are not really needed. Now we could add enforcer jobs, but we don't need enforcer jobs yet, as you can see here. But we will eventually need them, at least. And yeah, I want to get food in, but maybe soldier jobs could be what we need here. Let's see. Yeah, I think soldier jobs are still worker jobs, so it's harsh. It's harsh because there's that specialist, but the specialist will eventually become someone else, right? So there's that. We'll have, I think the food processing facilities are definitely an okay thing to get, just to further our mission on this planet. Saraklis Prime has nothing much currently, but they're growing at a good rate. We should get something there, and that is robot assembly plants and gene clinics. And now we're really down in a lot of things. Oh, we have cooperative research channels now. That's very nice. That will bring our technology up even more. We can activate one of our relics, and of course we'll do that. Activate the last bowel, so we can go and make one of our worlds a Gaia planet. We have already done that with one that we thought wasn't like the best. Yeah, maybe we'll just transform Nauticon's base camp. I think it's a good idea. We have enough housing to... we'll go for that. We'll go for that. New Bowl life seeding here. And this has become a Gaia world through the technology of the Bowl genetic code. We have some new Bowl planet side that will also join the workforce. And apparently the robots are now in second row, so to say. So we have to do something. Maybe to improve here. That's a little bit complicated. Now the thing is, we could replace again one of these districts, and the food district comes to mind. We'll replace that with an industrial district, but we'll also need some more jobs, because we have too few jobs. But I think we have them here in the clerk department. We can just fit everyone in here and continue our transformation here. Getting that as a Gaia world is of course quite good because of the resources from jobs that go up and the happiness. So here we go. Just what we needed.
Colony founded.
Everyone's getting upgraded. Colony has been founded, as you can see. Now a lot more output in consumer goods. We want this to be energy and science based. We cannot invest much currently. So the question is how to start. We can build a generator district here. We'll start right now. There's also wild storms. And we're respecting that. We'll get into that later on. Empire Sprawl is a little bit under control. Soft wings. Are you getting
technology discovered?
Plus 20% from cooperative research channels. The influence. Nano-vitality crops gives us more food from farmers. Infusing crop strands with small amounts of nano snails help create a type of produce that is ultra resilient, and the chemical composition of which can be tailored and altered during the spiral of its entire lifetime. So what to go for next? Fleet command limit is something I would love to have right now, so let's just go for that. The changer runs have that, and it should work for us as well. Want to expand and make one big fleet is a little bit better than a couple of small fleets, so we're going into that direction to get the naval capacity full and also the fleet full. Got a lot of food that will change in the end.
Establishing colony.
Establishing more colonies. The exotic gases are kind of a problem, I see. The question is, what will we do without enough exotic gases? Of course, we need to have a world that produces these. We'll see about that. Here we want to expand the world to get something going. But is that a good idea? Not at the current moment. There's still 2 jobs to be filled. If we have a little bit more minerals, we will come back to that. Research is growing as well. Alloys are growing well. It's a little bit about balancing it out. The rock bringers, they are just taking everything out here. It's so scary, and there's the 0 interface. And it may as well be
technology discovered.
That the rock bringers will just take us out. Self-evolving logic. So we have more choices, which is always nice. Let's see what would be good for us. The plasma accelerator is one of the things we would look forward, definitely. We got an earthquake. Oh, there's the whole of the worm. Yeah, we should send her somewhere too. An earthquake. The unstable tectonic plates of Obium Prime Science have just violently shifted once again. Reports on the damage to the colony are just starting to arrive. What is that? Oh. Let us hear it. Oh my goodness me. At a recent tectonic event. Bad, 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 bad. Obrium. Here you can fly over there. Damage report. Minerals gained. Oh, caused no damage. Serendipitously uncovered a batch of useful minerals. That's something really nice. Oh, let's see. We wanted to expand some into some districts. Here, the 2 Bintu primes. No, because we need 3 districts here. It's terribly expensive, but like that's the minimum to expand there. 3 planets. 3 districts, and the same goes for Quiftar Prime. Yeah, maybe 2 are enough. Because here we need to get our standard thing going. And then 1 city district to start. We need to get the ball rolling on these as well. It's going to be nice for us. In 4 months we have a bigger fleet command limit as well. Then we'll expand the fleet. And also the fleet will be probably upgraded, updated then. And we'll have free reign about that. The resources are gaining ground, but also we'll need more minerals again.
New technology discovered.
Sweet. So we have unspent trade points because, yeah, of course. Cross-model standardization. Improved production practices allow for greater alterations to synthetic workers without compromising core functionality. Could improve cruiser hull points. That's very. It would be very good, but it's also very expensive. Carrier operations. We don't need it direly, but it would be great to have with the hangar bay. Plus steel armor. That would be so good. That would be so good. Let's just research it. Plus steel armor would help us so much.
Fleet upgrades applied.
Very sweet. Say 2 months, and then we'll go for it. Or we can also go for it. Moragard finished its construction queue, which is nice for us. Like, no worries. Add a ship design. We have the cruiser perfect A class. Very soon, at least, with the plus steel armor.
New technology discovered.
Reactive formations. Gradual adaptations to the realities of deep space combat, you know. That's what makes it happen. Keramo metal infrastructure. Building slots and colony development speed would be very nice. The embassy complex is a building that would be very much needed. The galactic administration is also something really nice. Oh, where to stop? Where to stop, right? What is it that would help us most at the moment? That has a very nice bonus on it. Food processing centers, not so much. The galactic admin. Yeah, the Keramo metals. The heritage site has a big advantage in here. But we don't ever use it. How about this? I guess we'll go for that thing. The building slots are definitely worth it. To get some good building slots at the start is worth a lot. So now, fleet manager, perfect A class. 5 of them, yeah, that would be nice, but we'll start with 1 of them. The societal shift, they will thank us one day. Yeah, they're still xenophobe. They just changed it a little bit between egalitarian and materialist. Oh well. New Federation President. And it's us. We're the Federation President right now. So we can get new proposals in. Let's see. Yeah, we're rapidly going forward here again. Which is what we really should do. They have really positive relations. The fleet is... They have 3 times the fleet. Guarantee revoked. Mook. They've really gained power. Zero interface was the Rockbringer Swarm. Yeah, that's at least something. Will certainly not rival the Rockbringer Swarm. We have unspent trade points. That's also something we should look into. Oh well, oh well. Cadets will get more fleets. We'd like to say thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode. Still trying to get the fleets up so the Rockbringer Swarm can be kept in check. A great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Can signing out. See you soon and happy gaming.